Hello. Good evening, everybody. I got a post on Blue Sky. One moment. Problem with having too many social media networks to post on. You're always like, wait, I need to post on this one. Cool. Okay. Now I need to blow my nose. Ah. Oh. I will bookmark that to read later. All right. How are we doing? Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everybody's had a good week. All right. I've had a good week because this week, Steph and I did our Instagram live, did our live recording for our Angel reintroduction episode, and then last night we recorded our first Angel episode. I'm so excited. So, yeah, we are officially into our Angel recording era. But I'm still going to try to stream because I like to stream. I'm really having a good time streaming, so I want to keep doing it as long as I have the bandwidth. There'll be some weeks that I don't, but yeah. So I'm gonna get into playing the Outer Worlds because that's what I'm here to do. And anybody who wants to say hi in the chat, please feel free. Watch the game. Love these lo-fi beats. All right. Oh, helps if I let chat see the game too. There we go. All right. When we left off, what were we doing? Do I remember these things? Of course I don't. Been less than a week since I streamed last Saturday. Oh, right. She says as if she knows what she's doing. What were we doing? This one we're stuck on. This one I don't have the right skills for. Find and kill Eva Chartrand on Byzantium. I've got a key card to get to Byzantium. I think that's the one I want to do. Because then I can find Parvati fancy clothes. So that's what we want to do. Yo. Yes. Go this way. Hi.
CNP Borscht Pocket.
To Byzantium. Excellent.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose.
Wait. Capital city is Byzantium. I have a key card. Let's go to Roseway. Let's see if that does anything for me.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Cool. Physical.
I think I'll initiate
Just Parvati.
an
Okay. Afternoon pens. Covert lab. Storage facility. Deforesting machine. Antibiotics lab. Hmm. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to do a quick googly googs. No. Oh, okay. So it sounds like we have to unlock Byzantium by finishing the next quest. It's fine. That's fine. I'll do that instead. To Monarch.
Did you bring me anything?
No.
Reports? Last. We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Thanks, Ada.
Captain, I must say, your thrilling management of the UDL troops.
We're just
So
chatting,
HRS
so it's me and Parvati. Okay. I just jump. It'd be fun.
Cap, you're bleeding.
My bad. I didn't think I'd die. Oops. I like this poster. I like the vibe. I like the Buffy-esque heroine on the cover, Halcyon Helen. But it's really channeling some like early like 20th century cinema posters about like science fiction, but also like colonization in general. I think it's kind of cool. How you doing?
I'd show you around, but I gotta keep watch.
Okay,
Just in
Grim.
case someone else comes in.
Let's go talk to Nyoka. Yo.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Who are you? I'm Buffy. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
I'm not in the mood to fetch things. How much time do you need?
More than you have, I suspect. I plan to sit here and drink until I find myself awoken sober.
Fine. What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Fine. All right. Wait, do I have this already? I hate the inventory management in this game.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
All the old white women in this game look the same.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
It's for Nyoka.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to
I
pry.
don't actually know you.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Managed? I thought you were in charge around here.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
Where's the graveyard?
The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Is this?
Chin up, dearie.
I don't like this fetch quest. Alright, well. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Doo 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 doo. Nyoka.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Just tell me to reach the
Oh,
information
Hiram?
broken.
I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. It's south and west. Mostly follow the road till you're past Fallbrook, then look for caverns in the mountain. If you ain't into spelunking, there's a western slope past Rotting River, but it's dangerous ground. A lot of things that'll want to eat you there. Good luck. Ah, oh,
Oh, I can take her with me. Well, why not?
suppose drink.
I hope you like being part of our crew. So you keep my
Oh, did I just level up?
safe, huh? That's real.
Sure. point. Whenever you are affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. I like that one. Continue to move at normal speed. This effect only occurs. Oh, okay. Next time is a guaranteed critical hit. Oh, okay. These are tier 3 perk points are god tier. Headshot kills explode. These are nice. 15% melee return to health. That's cool. I'm gonna do this one. Ravati gets a perk point. This companion ability, I don't even know what that means. What's the companion's ability? Sure. Nyoka. Whoa. Now that is a gun. Sure. Oh, I've got one more perk to go. All right.
Honorable work, Miss Yoga.
Oh, no, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and what's up?
Well, let's do the interview. Can I ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask.
What made you choose the hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed. That's all I know. Besides, I had a few friends here, and they were staying too. No, that's a painful trail I ain't keen on walking again. It's not your business, and I'm not saying more on the subject. What's up? I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
So, why was a clean man on Monarch? I'll believe when I see it.
I wouldn't believe it myself had I not met the man. But when we got to the nest, I found out firsthand. Dirty Don killed those raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
What happened to him? Is he still out there tearing up the wildlife?
Day came when he tried to take on a mannequin. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Interesting. All right, where are we going? What's closest? This is closest, but I gotta go around. Borscht factory or the lab? Ooh, well, the lab there.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Just get along with it,
Hey,
Nyoka.
it ain't easy for me to spill my guts like a cut-up rat, all right? I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Nothing we can't handle.
All right, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
Oh, great. Okay, so I have a side quest. Where are we going? All right.
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
Thought I had the code for that. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not in the right spot at all. How about now? we go. Gonna rizz up Rizzos today? I don't know if I got enough Riz for that, Elemental. I'm just annoyed because I finally decided to do the main quest, and then I got into this new companion, and the companion's like, by the way, before you do the main quest, can you do a side quest first? And I'm just like, fine, I guess.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Yeah, I don't really care. I have a gun.
Here we go!
Don't mess with us.
Prism with the Tism? That option's not available to me.
Wraps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace. Here we go!
Oh no, it doesn't work IRL either? Let's see here. What am I doing? I am checking. Yoko, what's your weapon do? 224. Ooh, 1000. Okay, I don't think I have anything that beats that. No. I mean, I guess. Yeah, this is better. All right, you're good. What do you got, Parvati? 137? Excuse me. Level 5. Level 20. There we go. Yeah, that's better. 140, 118. Cool. Just doing some upgrades. Hayes' grave. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through, and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Karen. Interesting. Elemental, how are you doing? How is the game that you're alpha testing? I know when I popped in last weekend, you were having fun reporting bugs.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down,
Okay.
it's him.
Now you're letting me go to Hiram. Why do we need their help?
The Queen ain't just gonna come out on her own. She'll have dug tunnels into the mountain. I've got theories about how to lure her out, but Anders would know for sure.
And they took on a UDL contract?
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Nyoka, I don't know that I trust your sense of time, though, considering how much of it you spend with a bottle. You didn't try and find them? Sounds like they abandoned you.
I don't rightly know what happened. I should have tried to track them down back then. But Soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Sorry. I'm trying to be so sarcastic with this game, and then it goes and hits me with the feels. Who's made for difference? Buffy would not say that. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
So now we get to go to the information broker. Fine. Waiting for the service to go live later? Well, thank you for stopping in to do a little bit of waiting with me. I appreciate it. Don't mind me just sprinting with my scythe. Just out for a little scythe sprint. You know how it goes. Little scythe sprinting. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Probably save. Nice. Cool. I'm on fire, but I'm fine. This is fine, right? It's fine. We're fine. Where am I going? That way. That I will probably die if I jump down that way. Why? Oh, I can go up this way. Nice. Good job, team. Ooh. Cash. Very nice. This is a dead end. Where am I supposed to go? Should be able to just go this way, it says. Aha! Oh boy. Wrapped in on meat. Drina time. Where's my immunizing? Oh, I don't have any reducing. Oh, here we go. One of those. I don't like how I can't tell how much health an enemy has when I'm fighting it, so I'm doing fine, I guess, but
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now. Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
I always wanted to poke.
who's this?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
You are the most precious thing. No. Sure, I'm totally a marauder. Yes, indeed.
Reckon that sounded far too coherent for a marauder. That's good. Otherwise I'd have to kill you. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know?
What are you doing up here? Hunting marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
What are you waiting for? Help me kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Bye. Ask high room for help. Speak with the information broker. I mean, I don't really need help. I'll just kill everybody in my way. That's what I've done before. It seems to work fine for me. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Hello. Rude. Oh, stop running. Stop running. You're so rude. Stand still so I can kill you.
That's the last of them.
Nice. Gotta ditch some of this gear. Physical damage weakness. Taking too much physical. It's made you soft and vulnerable to more physical damage. But I get a perk point. Oh. I don't like this system. Alright. Gotta get rid of some of this stuff that I don't need. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Ooh, more enemies. We like enemies.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever... So leave already.
About that. Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Nice. Ooh, examine. Memorandum, environmental controls installation and keycard. The new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations! Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere. Sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed. And if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from a room faster than the station's last performance review. Well, we like the sound of that.
You
Watch out! We're pretty good at this.
Or
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold held out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
I mean, I was gonna kill them all anyway, so... Ooh. If there's anything else over here I want. Alright.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Here they come!
That's right, I will hunt you down. Excuse me. I don't think I need to use this now. I think I've killed everybody. On the other hand,
That's the last of them, I think.
cool.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Do hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. This ought to square our debt.
2,000
Hefty payment
bits?
for a highly valued service rendered.
Oh my
But
God.
I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought
That's
you
not
to me.
anywhere near what I thought you'd pay
Allow
me.
me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
You know why I'm here.
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
And I bet I have a whole new checklist. Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate. I have to go find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Nice. Leveled up.
Have some information for me?
Yoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Help her, though. Be consequences. She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Bye.
Give my regards to Phineas.
Flamethrower, mag pick, bit cartridge. Is there a weapons bench around here? Blade. Oh, weapons bench. Can I open this? No. Okay, let's do skills. Ta-da! I am now a master at two-handed melee. So I have a 303.8% two-handed melee crit chance. Power and sweep attack chance to knock down, plus 25%. Nice. All right. Wait, where am I going?
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
Hmm.
Black holes. Did you see that?
The big ball of fire? No, I totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a reunion. Group hug? I really should have just killed all of you. Will someone explain what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Cool. Retrieve the gunship's targeting module. That's a faction quest. Down on the monarch judge. That's funny. Phineas. Search the outpost. All right. Sure. I guess we can go retrieve a targeting module.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, give me a moment, please. Do. Cool. Okay. Oh.
Looks like your path's at an end. Karen, huh? Hey.
Okay. Don't mind me. I'm going this way. Nice. Mega Mantiqueen. That's not good. Cool. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, I was so close. I couldn't switch weapons. Need to tell my companions to stand their ground. How do I do that? Is that Z? C? X?
Sure. I'm going.
Here I go.
On my way.
Cool.
Here we go.
Woo! Nice work!
It's coming.
Ooh, power grip. I want that.
Why is everything on this moon gotta be so big? Angry? That's the last of them.
Active. Okay, targeting module. Two logs. Captain's log. Irregular bypass. Something something. Other day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot him down. Makes... Ah, interesting. It was me. Sorry, maybe made a message for that.
My name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. You can't see this middle finger I'm holding up because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Sorry, chief engineer. I'm getting vertigo here. Optional, give it to Sanjar or give it to Graham. Oh. All right, do we give the module to Sanjar or to Graham? Here's the thing. Ideologically I agree with Graham. But he's also a total fucking bonehead. A hull head, as that chief engineer just said. I don't know if he's the best guy to give that the weapon to. I'm gonna go see if I can talk to the lady doctor.
The Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Hmm. Ah, there
Captain,
you
we
go.
should chat.
Yes, Zora.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it.
Agreed.
I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
You running instead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yes.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Wouldn't it be so funny if I just left right now? But no, I think this is the best option. I'm going to give Zora the gunship targeting module. Tanjar's a nice dude too.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Mm-hmm. Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Let's get on with it, Zora.
Yeah, Yeah. Let's. I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come!
With us? Iconoclast, asshole.
Oh, I can't give the module. Oh, I can give it to Zora. Yes, okay, good. Like, we could have taken him and locked him up. This is where this game's a little unrealistic. It presents you with these false dilemmas.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong.
Good. Don't get used to
You
that.
got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on. I was thinking you and Sandra could join forces. Yes.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Wade?
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I'll see what I can do. But before I do that, I need to sell some stuff. No, I can't sell things to you. I get out of here. Need to go to a weapons bench. Okay. Just double check what I'm wearing first. Cool. Current grip mod. Speed grip. Plus 15%. I already have pretty good crit chances. Current magnum. More accurate. I like the extension on the site. Need to be quiet. Yeah. Cool. Tinker. Cool. There's Sanchar.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I
Alrighty.
appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand to the void. I used to drop by.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
There's a lot of Star Trek Lower Decks actors and voice actors in this.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Zora.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Are you serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices
my
in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
I'll just give him the module. Cool. Bye. Excuse me.
Here they come. Everyone all right?
Thanks for having me back, ladies. Girl gang. Fact. Girl gang. Mm-hmm. I don't need those. take some bits. Executive review. Or is top notch. Recommend for employee of the month. Cecil. Do not promote beyond store manager. Export to external data pad. Bye.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Give him Zora's review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Cool.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Sanjar, you have got to scale it back.
This is very hard for me.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Thanks, Parvati.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the iconoclast just supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
I'm not saying live outside. Just help out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
I don't think Sanjar would have hurt anyone if he knew he didn't agree to it.
Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
have places to be.
You know, I don't think you're taking this seriously.
Fine. I'll speed this up for our impatient captain here. My people need a place to live, and we're prepared to take it from you unless you want to share.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Sora.
Yay.
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Guess that's that.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah. Here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We done a good thing, Captain. A real good thing. Lots of folks are gonna be better off because of this.
Cool. Gotta go to Emerald Vale. Gotta go to Edgewater. Antium. Oh, let's see.
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to... never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
I'm sorry, I should have asked.
I need hack skill of 55.
I'd give you a...
Who spat in your...
You notice my move?
I could be seen...
Well, you try... Anyway. Unless you're here to... If Caleb... I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
No, that's good. Still don't like you.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Oh, wrong side.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Got an update for us? How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. As agreed, here's your compensation. Ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Cool.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
God, for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place. We may be back on the path to respectability, but it's going to be quite some time before we're a proper town with culture and reliable plumbing.
Cool. Bye. All right. Back to Phineas.
Sam, I must confess. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Ah, I keep meaning to deselect people. It's fine. Girl gang's fine. Nyoko's okay.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents.
Aww.
We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind? Absolutely. Let's talk.
Nice. Okay. Oh, I've maxed out the two-handed melee. That's fine. That's cool. What else do I want? Oh, that's cool. Perks, perk point. Cool. To Byzantium. We'll probably actually do Nyoka's quest first.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist.
All right. I'm just going to grab something else to drink.
Something's not right.
We can handle this.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
Okay. I probably have about half an hour more left in me.
Making it look easy.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
big mistake.
Here we go.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Incoming!
Nice. Well done.
Hey, take a gander. Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Myoka.
Anderson Stray should take this contract. Everyone here is blind or addled. Employment contract. We're stuck. We're ready to sign up. Aw,
They were...
that's so sad.
That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Into it?
No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that
Now she
mistake
wants
twice.
to have a plan.
I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones.
You would just...
Everything does.
Just because I have a ship and can go gallivanting across the galaxy. Fine.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. Destination reached. Scylla.
We gotta talk about this. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Oh, Graham. What are you talking about?
Graham Bryant, if that is his real name. I can't trust a word that came out of his mouth. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Sure, for the no. Never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to...
Felix, you act like you were there, but you weren't, okay?
Here we go. Everyone all right?
Like 3, okay. I'm not gonna do melee with these guys.
Here we go.
Handle this. Down they go.
Nice. I'm not gonna do melee with these guys, she says, and then immediately starts meleeing. Nice. Cool. Can we leave now? Oh, I'll talk to Nyoka.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
These clients are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon.
Oh.
He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Fucking right we are.
Back to Monarch. It's just me, the solar system's errand girl. Oh. Rude of me to have my weapon drawn on
Some
my
crew
own ship.
members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
I definitely won that round.
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually right.
Next time I work the scorecard.
Can we talk?
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose?
Yes.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
No. This isn't about money.
Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know. I've just been going along with him for now.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Not going to become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well.
I don't like Ellie.
I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Hi, Ellie. I didn't know you cared.
Don't get anything else? Things on Monarch have outside of That's the sure, but sooner or later things will go. In my experience. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure.
Don't worry about me.
Though, come.
What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while.
Oh,
Shocking, right?
This is another companion quest.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick. Whoa, let's calm down. I'm just suggesting. See?
Oh, from Byzantium. Okay.
Yeah.
No, she's got an ulterior motive.
Oh.
Why would you want me to be your parents?
Because it would be fun.
You want to steal something from them?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the surgeon. They don't know Ellie the pirate sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Gee, thanks.
I only wish I could pull it off as well.
All right, fine.
Great. If you've got an outfit you haven't...
Get the idea, Ellie.
Just know that I've got anything else?
Cool. You good, Nyoka?
Hey, Cap. Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned to Mike Green when I cooked. I like her. Reminds me of her. Shh. I will.
Cool. Orvada, you doing okay?
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it. Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
Have any saying it at all?
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
You're actually good at this.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You didn't like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Oh.
Oh, I miss him, sure enough. But he's a fond memory. I was right beside him when he passed. In his hand. Talking about him makes me smile.
Ready?
Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say. Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
And move along, Parvati? No. Never say that to Parvati. Oh, that's the respect table.
This realm could...
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
First of all, it's ether. Excuse Felix, what's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Cool.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
There. What's up, Sam?
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Custom. This area.
All right, so I've accumulated a couple more side quests. Where's Vicar Max? There he is.
Yes, you caught me. What's... I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. I couldn't... I was...
Cool. All right. It's fine. I'm fine. Fine. I guess we'll do Felix's quest since he's so close by.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Through you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
I'll just let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is
Poor
fantastic.
Batty.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Then allow me to lie to you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
More to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Not really. You're being very vague.
Let's hear it.
Said you were working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
So, you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
Cool. Gotta go to the Groundbreaker. Antium. I think. I don't know. Hmm. Fuck the board. Okay. Let's go. Be unreliable.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Groundmaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Have either of the assault cruisers...
Rizzo's knock you out off. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and peat-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
This is...
You mind trying to have a moment here? Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus. So that was you, huh? Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Cool. Bye. Mm-hmm. Right, I think that is it for me today. I can feel myself tired and wanting to rush things. Oh. That was fun though. I feel like I don't know how far we are through the game. But I'm enjoying it. It's just the UI and there's stuff that's clunky about it, right? So I don't know. I'm having a good time though. Might stream tomorrow if I have the energy. I want to keep going. I want, but I'm reaching the point where I'm like, I kind of want to be done the game so I can go on to like a new game. Maybe I'll take a break from this tomorrow or next week. But for now, I think I just want to chill, maybe knit, watching Stargate. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned because we've got more Prophecy Girls coming up soon. No, that's a lie. It's going to be like 2 months, but we're recording and I'm excited about that. Thank you, everybody. Good night.